Good morning, fourth grade. How is everybody? Are you good this morning, this snowy...
You're on mute.
Oh. How is everybody, fourth graders? Are you good this morning? Yeah? Let's see some thumbs. Oh no, Clover. We're going to get that thumb up today. Nice. Quinn, we're going to get your thumb up too. Nice. All right. Well, I'm glad to be here with you guys. Can you all hear me okay? I put my volume up, so are we good?
Yes. Fourth grade. Would you guys can put away the bell work, and we'll come back to that. So I know you didn't have time to finish. That's okay. Just you guys can close that up, put it away, and let's focus on our mindfulness practice this morning.
Wonderful. And if everyone would put their cameras on, if you don't already, because I love to see all your beautiful smiling faces, or at least just your smiles or your faces. Nice. Thank you. Daniel, are you there? I'm so glad to see everybody. There you are. So glad to see you all. Excellent. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started and present my screen. Go. I think it's going. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, today is our 6th class. We've been together. We've done this 6 times. That's pretty cool. We started in December, and now it's the last Tuesday of January. We've been together for 6 weeks. I've really enjoyed being with you. I feel like I know you all a lot better than when I first came, of course. So thank you for all of your wonderful mindful attention all these 6 weeks. Today we're going to do what we call a mindful body scan. So we're going to be mindful, and then we're going to go through our body, and we're just going to feel what our body feels like. Different parts, one part at a time. Okay? But let's start out, as we always do, with our mindful bodies, and we'll do a quick little mindful practice just to get us relaxed and focused. And if you have anything in front of you, like your bell work, feel free to just put that to the side. This is now a moment for you to relax and to have a break and to be in your mindful bodies, okay? So remember, I'm going to ring the bell, and we will start, and we'll probably do this for a couple minutes because you guys are getting really good by now. Here we go. So we get our mindful bodies on by sitting up. If you're on your bed or if you're sitting in a chair, make sure your back is nice and straight. This tells our body that we're doing a special activity where we need to be alert. Okay, so mindful bodies on. And let's first focus in on your breath. Remember your breath, your anchor. That's like your home base. You can always, no matter what's going on, you can always focus on your breath to feel relaxed. Let's do another of those. I'm going to count for you. Let's breathe in. 2, 3. Hold it just a second and then breathe out. You can do that kind of slow breathing anytime you need to relax. Like if you're feeling anxious, or if you're feeling scared or even bored, you can just stop and take a few breaths. And you'll see that your body will relax when you do that. So let's just do a few more. I'll let you breathe on your own and just pay attention to your own breath. Nice. And remember the very first lesson we did together, we were being mindful of sounds. So let's continue to breathe, but be mindful and see what you hear around you. And another thing you've learned in these lessons is how to feel your emotions, how to be in touch with your emotions. Remember when like you're swimming on the ocean top and you're looking down and you see all these different animal creatures and they represent your feelings. So let's take a few breaths and see if you can identify an emotion that you're feeling, and maybe you want to give it the visual of one of those sea animals. And before we finish this practice, I'd like you to try one more thing. On the next breath, I want you to just curl the corners of your mouth just a little bit. You don't have to do a big old huge smile, just a tiny little smile in the corners of your mouth. Usually that helps us to feel a little bit better. It's interesting. Just putting the corners of our mouth up a little bit. All right. Thank you for warming your bodies up, relaxing your bodies. I know that a lot of you like to share what this feels like. So let's take some volunteers. If you want to raise your real hand or your computer hand. And let's see what you have to share today about that. I think I see Vivian. Okay. So we'll go with Vivian first. Let's see who else has their hand up. Looking, Lila. Oh, Lila, I haven't heard from you in a while. I like hearing from. And Lovea. Anybody else? One more person who would like to share? I hope I'm not missing anybody. Okay. See if there's anybody else that I've missed here. Cool. Okay, well, we will start with Vivian, then Lila, and then Lovea, and then if anybody else really wants to share, then we'll have time for another person. So Vivian, what would you like to share about today?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Vivian.
Okay. So what I heard was that my brother was humming, and then yeah.
Your brother was humming is what you heard. Thank you. Okay, Lila, what would you like to share about that? All right.
And I kind of felt some tingling.
Tingling. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Lovea, what would you like to share?
Yes. Can someone mute me? I can't mute. It won't let me.
Unmute. I can hear you. Is that Lovea speaking?
No, it's Lila. It won't let me mute.
Oh, I don't know if I'm alive. If I can do that.
Mr. Bonner, can you mute me?
Don't.
I'm gonna try leaving.
Okay. All right, Lovea, what would you like to share?
I heard my parents talking, my dog's barking outside, crunching snow outside because I have a lot of snow. I heard a closing book, and I hear the TV.
It's a lot of stuff going on, huh? Sophie, I saw you with your hand up, and I'd like you to share. Is it Sophie or Sophia? Who did I see there?
It's Sophie.
Sophie, yes.
I heard my cat purring because he has a really loud purr. I heard my grandma eating, and I heard snow fall off my roof.
Yeah, I went chunk. Cool. So what I've learned from this time with you guys, and when I just had a realization, is that being mindfulness of sound is something that comes pretty easily to you guys. So I would like to encourage you to use sound as your mindful anchor. So let's say you're doing homework and you're feeling yourself getting a little bit stressed or nervous or whatever. Take a little break, take some breaths, and then just listen, right? Close your eyes and listen to the sounds, and that brings you back to home, your home base, like right now. And if you have all these thoughts in your head and stuff, it gives your mind something to pay attention to other than the stress and the thoughts. So mindfulness of sound is something that you guys have really taken to. That was the first lesson we did together, and you're still able to do that well. So I encourage you to use sound as your mindful anchor, okay? Thank you for sharing. So the next thing we're going to do this morning is we're going to take that mindfulness and we're going to take it to our bodies, okay? So I'm going to play this video. I'd like you to follow along with the video. Now in this video, the kangaroo is lying down, but we're going to do it sitting down, okay? So wherever you're sitting, we're just going to start out with our mindful bodies, and let's listen to the directions, and we're going to do a mindful body scan. So let me see how this is going to work here when I present. I want it to go big.
Butterfly body scan.
There we go.
Sit or lie down and get comfortable. If you decided to sit, try sitting with your back straight and your body relaxed, resting your hands on your knees. If you're lying down, lie on your back with your legs flat on the floor or the bed and your arms by your sides. Try closing your eyes, but if that's not comfortable, you can open them at any time. Now think of a butterfly and picture it in your mind. What does it look like? Is it light as a feather? Is it heavy? It can look exactly like you want it to. Mine always seems to have blue and purple wings. Do you have a picture of a butterfly in your mind? If you need more time, or if you want to share what your butterfly looks like to a friend or grown-up, just press pause. And don't forget to press play when you're ready.
We're just going to keep going, and you can share after, okay?
Let's pretend that your butterfly has special powers because it helps you relax different parts of your body just by landing on them. Let's give it a try. Imagine that the butterfly is flying nearby and it lands on your forehead, and when it does, your forehead feels warm and your muscles relax. Imagine the butterfly floats off to one shoulder, and as it rests there, your shoulder starts to feel pleasant and warm, and it relaxes. And now to the other shoulder. As the butterfly lands there, what's happening? Does your shoulder feel warm and pleasant, and does it feel relaxed? Are you ready for the butterfly to move? Imagine that the butterfly floats off your shoulder and lands on your belly, and as it rests there, lightly moving its wings, your belly relaxes. And as you continue on your own, imagine the butterfly floating through the air as it finds its way to your knee, or maybe even one of your toes. You can imagine the butterfly landing anywhere you like, and wherever it lands, that part of your body feels warm, comfortable, and completely relaxed. For a few moments, relax with your butterfly and feel the steady rhythm of your breathing as you breathe in and out. You can put your hand on your tummy or over your heart if you like, and feel the movement of your breathing. Now open your eyes and feel your body on your seat or against the floor. And if you're lying down, sit up slowly and stretch. Reach your hands high up to the sky and take a big breath in. And then lower your hands to your knees as you breathe out. Well done. If you'd like, you can name your butterfly and invite it to visit you again soon. And watching the butterfly fly away, wave goodbye and say in your mind, "Thank you, butterfly. I hope you're happy and have a great day."
All right. Did you try it? Did all of you guys try it? Did you try to feel the butterfly going through your body? So that's another kind of mindfulness, where you can picture something and it goes through your body, and you can make it go to your ears and your nose and your chin. You can go as slow as you want. Okay? Let's hear from some people. Let's hear from some of you fourth graders of how that was. The body scan using the butterfly and relaxing, okay? So let's see. I've got Justin wants to share. I've got Lovea. Anybody else? Either use your regular hand or your Google hand. Okay, if you decide to share, go ahead and let me know. Oh, Lila would like to share again. Yeah. Anybody else? Let's see. Give anybody else a chance. I hope I'm seeing everybody. There should be 27 of us. Okay, if I haven't given you a chance, please let me know. Please put it in the chat or something so I can see that you want to speak. Okay? Oh, Clover has her hand up. Okay. All right, great. Okay, Justin, What was that like, the body scan for you?
It felt more like I was asleep, but I felt more in control than I usually am when I'm asleep because I was kind of half awake, half asleep. I couldn't really, but I also had kind of control over my senses.
That's
Kind of made me fit. So it kind of it kind of reminded me of sleeping and being in control of something.
That's cool. That's a really good realization, Justin, because that is kind of what mindfulness does, is that we're really relaxed, but at the same time we're awake. And so you really felt that. You really felt that. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate hearing that from you. Lovea, what would you like to share about the body scan?
What I would like to share is what my butterfly looks like,
Okay.
the name of it, and what superpower it is to me.
Okay, so go ahead.
The color of the butterfly is like a wave blue, and it's like an ocean blue, and it has all kinds of different colors mixtured in with it. The name is Elizabeth, and the superpower that I think I gave it is to relax me when I'm having a hard time while I'm doing my homework and other things.
Great. Thank you, Lovea. So that's something we all can remember. So use that butterfly that has the superpowers of relaxing your body whenever you need it. If you feel yourself getting scared or stressed out, remember the butterfly and bring that butterfly in and just have the butterfly fly around around your body. Good. I like that too. Lila, what would you like to share?
My butterfly was kind of a dark yellow and a bright orange, and it had spots all over it, and its super power was to make me calm when I'm not calm.
Perfect. Well, you guys really tapped into the whole idea of the butterfly with the giving it superpowers. That's awesome. Clover, what would you like to share?
My butterfly's colors was purple and yellow, and its name was Spark. And its superpowers was, because I don't like getting shots, because I just don't like it, so I want its superpowers is for me not to feel anything.
So I wonder what would happen, Clover, if the next time you have to get a shot, if you could close your eyes and imagine the butterfly coming and landing on the shoulder where they're doing the shot. That would be an interesting experiment to see if it helped you to relax. I agree, I don't like shots, especially if they put them in my mouth when I go to the dentist. Oh, I don't like those. So I understand that stress. Thank you, 4th grade. You are really, you have some really good insights. You guys are really mindful of yourselves and what we've been doing. I'm really, really pleased, and I really applaud you for all the attention that you've put into this. Thank you so much. All right, so we did our body scan. So now I'd like to just do a review of all the different things that we've learned. So I would like to ask us to use the chat. Okay, we're going to use the chat. We're not going to share verbally because I want everyone to share something. I'd like you to think over the last 6 weeks, if you can go back that far. It's been a while. It's been more than 6 weeks since we started because there was Christmas break in between. I'd like you to name for me in the chat 2 of the mindfulness things that we did that you enjoyed the most, okay? The 2 that you enjoyed the most. So I'm going to help you remember what we covered. So the first week we did mindfulness of sound, okay? I may not have these in order, but mindfulness of sound. Then we did, at one point we did mindfulness of breathing. Then we learned about our emotions, right? That there's nothing wrong with any feelings that we have. And we also shared feelings with ourselves and someone else that we care about. We did some mindful eating. We did mindful, I'm forgetting what we did. I know today is mindfulness of your body with body scans. I think I'm forgetting one of them, so help me out. When you do your chat, you pick 2 that you remember we did that you particularly liked, and when, because it helped you or because it's something you might do at another time or might try again. So I'm getting some really good chats. I would really like it if everybody would write, type something. So I've got eating and sound, mindfulness of breathing and eating and sound. Okay, so far we seem to have quite a bit of the eating and the sound going on here. Keep going. I want to hear from everyone. There's at least 24, I think, of you. So let's keep 2 things, okay? The 2 types of mindfulness that you liked. Okay, Justin, nice. Mindfulness of sound, giving to others, eating and breathing, eating and sound. Keep going. I'm going to keep these, so I really, really would like to know, because I would like to know what children your age really enjoy with mindfulness. So keep going. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A few more, please. If you haven't written, I would really like to hear from you. This is your chance to share your own thoughts, okay? So let's keep going. Some more people. I'll wait just another minute or so for everyone to share, because this really helps me. What I've learned is that young children really like the mindful eating, and I wasn't sure. And you really seem to get into the sound, and the breathing is coming up here a lot. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna save this chat when we get done before I leave. Thank you, mindful body. Thank you. All right. So this is our last lesson together of mindfulness. So I want to thank you for doing this with me. You have been an amazing, amazing group of students. I appreciate your attention every week. I appreciate what you've shared. And I really hope that you'll use this and you'll share this with your family and friends and explain to them anytime you could say, hey, let's do a little mindful breathing, or when you're having dinner, hey, mom and dad, let's eat this chicken nugget really slow and see what it feels like and looks like. Okay? So before I go, I'm going to ask Mr. Bonner real quick. I'm going to share with you, Mr. Bonner, a last survey that I'd like you to share with your students at some point that's convenient. It can be today or tomorrow, maybe earlier rather than later, just because of the age of the students. Because I'd really like to have feedback that's in that form for what I'm doing. And I'd also like to ask for your feedback as well, maybe in an email.
Marie, is that something they can do independently on their own? Could I assign that with a link for them to
You
do?
absolutely, absolutely, and
Okay.
that would be totally fine because I know that you guys have a lot of work to do and you've got a lot going on. So fourth grade, you're going to get a link to a survey. It's only going to be 3 questions. 2 of them are going to be multiple choice, and 1 I'm going to ask you to type kind of what you did this morning into that survey. And that helps me because I want to keep teaching this to children, okay? And I need to hear from children so that I know what they like, what they want to do more of, okay? So one last time, let's all put our cameras on. I want to see all your beautiful faces, and I'm going to say goodbye. So I'm going to wait till everybody's cameras are on. Almost everybody, just a few more seconds. And let's give me a great big smile, everybody. I'm just so happy that I got to do this with you. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful week. Bye.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Thanks, Anne Marie.
Is this the last time?
It is the last one. It is the last time, yes. So that's why I want you to share with me when I send you the survey to let me know what you thought, okay?
Okay.
Okay, take care, everybody. I care about you.
Thanks for joining us.
You're
It's
welcome.
really worth our time.
Wonderful.
And thanks for taking your time to come and share with us. It's been great.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
We'll miss you.
Thank you. I'll miss you too.
Bye.
I really will. I really will. I love you all. Bye-bye. Here's a big hug for you guys.